Welcome, listeners. This week on Just Neapolitan, we talk about video games. I'm joined by Floyd and Eddie, and I'm your resident old man, Brian. And to start us off, the new thing that, whatever. Okay. I don't have a name for it, so it's just a thing. If you came with a warning label, what would it be? Floyd.
Apparently it's warning, Ask Lord.
First step's admitting it. Eddie.
Sensitive when right.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
I know how this week's going. Mine would be caution, doesn't play well with others. What boy was doing this week.
I am immaculately, aggressively okay.
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
all right. I'm doing all right.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much just surviving this week too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. So the good news is I don't think I have any corrections or addendums from last week.
Nice.
I had one, but then I realized it's about the game that I'm going to talk about anyway, so there's no point breaking it up into two sections.
I feel that.
And speaking of which, the game I've been playing this week. I usually don't go first. We're switching it up. I'm going first. Because I've only just been playing Starfield still. Because I have a problem. I've finished the game. So then I did their new game plus kind of thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And then finished it a second time.
Oh my, Brian.
Well, once I don't want to give anything away because I know you guys aren't there yet. You can skip a huge chunk of the game. Like they give you a choice very early. You can basically skip to kind of like down to so you only really have like two like main story missions to do. And I just wanted to do it again real quick, and because I'm like now I'm trying to see like what extra is there.
Right.
I shouldn't have rushed through it the second time. Because here's the extra. The enemy level jacks up every time you do it.
Oh, that's fine.
So I need to go
Yes.
play it 3 times. Got you.
Well, I'm running into guys who are level 78. They're more than 20 levels higher than me. I burn through my healing items so quickly now.
Yeah.
I must say, though, I'm a little more into the game because by the end of the first run, I was so overpowered. I'd be sitting there, like, looking at what's in a body while getting shot and just being like, I'll be with you in a minute. Because, like, my armor and everything was so good. I'm just like, yeah, I want that. I'll take that. Nah, I don't need that. And then I would turn and shoot the person shooting me and be like, okay, now time to see what you have. So I have to actually take combat seriously again. Yeah. But I have a couple just complaints, because I think the fact that I played it for, like, the only game I played for 2 weeks straight, I think says enough about that I do enjoy the game.
Right.
I'm kind of like, now I'm like, okay, I've been playing this too much, and today I was looking for something else to play, realizing 90% of the games I own are role-playing games, and I'm like, yeah, I really need a break from role-playing games right now.
Yeah.
There is a mission where to find something, you get coordinates. It is such bullshit. The coordinate system on Earth is arbitrary because the prime meridian runs through Greenwich, England. And it's due to historical shit that something with ships and finding your way, and I don't, off the top of my head, I can't think of it all. And I didn't care enough to look. But it's like having coordinates that one person put in in this thing for a different planet means nothing. How, like, where's the center start? Like, if you don't know where the center is, the coordinate system means nothing. Now, obviously, latitude's the one that goes around the equator, right? And longitude's the up and downies.
Yes.
Okay, good. I always get them mixed up because I don't care about coordinates. But so like the latitude, okay, that one you could probably make sense of it because you just find the center, da da da. But longitude means nothing. You don't know where you're starting from. That pissed me off a lot. Like, as they were telling me I'm going by coordinates, I was, like, yelling at my screen, like, that doesn't make fucking sense. Also, another thing that pisses me off. So, you know that famous picture from the moon where you see the Earth rise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you go on the moon in this game, and the Earth is about the size of the moon in the sky there.
Got it.
I'm like, are you kidding me? You have a reference to how large the Earth should look from the fucking moon. That's not the right that one annoyed the fuck out of me too. Because, like, when you're on other planets and you see this shit, it's like, okay, cool, whatever. You know, you don't, there's no reference to know how close the planet is to it, how large that planet actually is.
Right.
And my guess is it was very likely for a gameplay reason. It was probably so large on the moon that it was distracting. I don't fucking care. You had a reference for how to do it right, and you did it wrong. Oh, so no spoilers, but having further explored the game, I 100% get the comparisons to No Man's Sky.
Mm.
And there is a scene in the game that managed to give me some feels while also annoying the piss out of me at the exact same time. Which I think sums up the game pretty well. Is it good? Yeah. Is it annoying as fuck? Abso-fucking-lutely. But there's still some really cool bugs in it. I hope that the random people in town that go flying into the air and then come crashing to Earth and die, I hope they never fix that. Or like the one that I saw, the person that was swimming and then came up onto land and just kept swimming in the air. Or the guy that just faded into the wall. Like, don't fix those. Those are fun.
Sounds like my type of foolishness.
Exactly. I'm like, those are the ones that you sit there and you watch it happen and you go, what the fuck? The fuck is fucking fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck just fucked?
Yeah. Like, those are my kind of bugs. This new bug that's been happening where there's a pirate ship and I board it and me and my companion are killing the people on the ship, right?
Right.
And then suddenly they get mad at me for shooting these people that are pirates out of nowhere when it was fine with the other 5 of them that I killed. And then suddenly, like, all of a sudden they're just like, why did you do that? And then they hate you and they're not your companion. And I'm like, what the fuck just fucking happened? I've been getting that one. And that one actually was the one that made me go, I need to take a break from this game. And I shut it off.
Ah, that makes sense.
That would piss me off.
And the thing is, that wasn't even the first time it happened.
Oh my.
It happened a couple times. There's something where it was fine killing everyone on the ship until we got into the cockpit.
Cockpit.
The cockpit. What's on my fucking mind, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Until we got in the cockpit. And then suddenly when I killed the people in the cockpit, that's when they freaked out. Like, so
was it
I don't know
because
if this
they surrendered or like?
I've never seen anyone surrender in this game.
Uh-oh. Brian's been killing people surrendering.
Since when do pirates surrender? They and also, how does someone surrender if they're still shooting at you?
I wouldn't. Yeah, you gotta blast them in the face. I don't know.
Those
Well,
are
yeah,
love bullets.
and then my companion gets mad, and then I'm like, cool, so I can't take this ship now.
I don't know. I haven't run into that problem.
Yeah, it was trying to think. I think really it was recently. It was after the hotfix, so I don't know if the hotfix kind of broke something.
It probably did.
Although I did run into this other one where one time I was trying to take a ship over and I'd killed everyone, and there is an invisible wall keeping me from entering the cockpit, so I couldn't take the ship.
Not this one. Not this time.
You're not meant to have this one.
And I was like, damn it, this was the good one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I needed to take a break from the fucking game anyway.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially Liza P is coming out soon.
Oh, we love the Dark Souls Pinocchio game.
Yeah, I don't care about the Pinocchio part. Party Animals is coming out soon.
What's Party Animals?
Basically gang beats,
Oh, gotcha.
but just like more and different. Oh, and with microtransactions, I found out today.
Oh, I know how much we love those.
Yeah, don't we though?
Microtransactions.
It's just for
helps.
cosmetics, so whatever.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not paying for them.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a sushi roll fighting bull?
No.
Fuck, suck.
No, I'll find a different costume. There'll be ones you can unlock just from playing. You know there will be.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie, you still doing your 2K?
That is the thing that causes me to be more depressed than anything in this world.
What, the fact that I know that's what you're playing, or the fact that that's what you're playing?
What do you mean, like the game? Playing the game or playing now?
Yeah, playing the game. Well, like, what did you play this week?
Oh, I don't know why that confused me so bad. Yes,
This is your first time on the podcast, man.
I think because I have to go back to work tomorrow. I think my
rewrote our
reality.
standard issue to include you into it, so that there's 5 of us now. Although technically, I think we're back down to 4. But whatever.
I think the thought of going to work tomorrow has screwed up my brain. But nonetheless, yeah, I've been playing 2K, and you know, it's funny you talk about Starfield and hotfixes. This game has been out. Today is Friday at the time of recording. It has been out exactly 1 week, and we are on version 1.04. 4 different hotfixes.
Wow.
Guess how many patch notes have been put out?
I'm gonna go for 0.
Actually 1, but this really wasn't a patch note. This was one of the developers going, hey, just to add some things for you guys on the tips of what happened. They didn't explain anything. If it wasn't for this dedicated 2K Labs thing that people care so fucking much about when it comes to basketball, we wouldn't even know about these changes. They've changed jump shots. They've changed timing. The latency that they purposely put in the game to make it harder has been screwed up, meaning if me and you are playing basketball and I know I just shot a perfect shot, the game did the perfect shot animation, why the fuck did I miss? Oh, because 2K said we'll up the latency and make it so one flick of your controller is enough time to get up, go get some water, and come back and you finally moved. It's been so fucking stupid. But I fought through it all and still kept playing, which is why I'm aggravated. So yeah, just about 2K for me.
Yeah. Isn't it great when games get updated and they get broken instead?
This one started broken. It's great.
I assumed it was going to.
I'm gonna keep playing it.
I know you will, buddy.
I like to suffer.
This is our new reoccurring podcast section.
But
Floyd. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Eddie.
I'm sorry. Quick side note. I will say though, this is my last one. This is
Your
my
last
last 2K. Yeah.
You said
I've
that
been-
last year.
Yeah, I did say that. I did say that last year, and I barely played it. Check the hours. It's just, I barely fucking played it. And I'm like, this year I got so hyped up. I wanted to be a part of everything. And I remember something as soon as I got back. It's not that it doesn't change, because I don't expect the game of basketball to fucking change. It's stupid to think that this basketball simulator would change basketball. That's not the case. My thing is, I'm tired of being angry about the game, which is why I like to play games that make me happy and aggressive. And when I say aggressive, you whoop my ass so bad I want to get better. I'm good at 2K. I can tell all truths. I'm very good at this game, and it seems like the people around me are just getting worse. So I think I'm done. I think I've outgrown the need to shine on people in virtual basketball.
Wow. We had a growth moment on the podcast.
Oh, that's not fucking growth. I still play Rust every day. Even while I play 2K, I'm doing side things in Rust. So I didn't grow. I just grew out of basketball.
I stand corrected. My bad.
Yeah.
Fuck Borderlands. All right. Here you go, Floyd.
Wait. You got to qualify.
It's
Borderlands 3.
No, fuck Borderlands 1. Fuck Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Fuck the whole Handsome Jack collection. That's how the fuck I feel.
Yeah, now I know you're just upset.
I'm sorry.
I'm the Ash Lord.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
It's great because I thought that was going to come back on me.
Let's see. I've been playing Starfield. And some sprinkling of Baldur's Gate 3. I went back to it. I'm surprised. But I've been obsessing over Starfield, and I might actually beat this game.
Hey.
Yeah. I feel like I'm at the end of the story, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's get to it.
I saw who you were fighting when I dipped my head in there for a second.
Yeah.
You're definitely fairly far.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to fight him, but he called me a bitch, so I was like, I'm gonna quick save real quick.
Yeah, to show him, huh?
Yeah.
Show you a bitch. Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
That's my favorite.
The fight I saw, you were being a bitch.
I was. He was way stronger.
Shields down.
I did, and they regen way too fast. I was like, this is unfair. I dropped his shields like 4 times, and every time I lose them, they just pop right back up. I was like, come on now. How's this fair? It's cool.
It's almost as if you're not supposed to do that.
I don't care. I can.
It's like my one quick save I had to do because, oh my god, some of these corporate people.
Oh, yeah. I would quick save. So, somebody talk reckless to me, quick save. What was that?
There's one specific mission that I don't. It's pretty cool mission, so I don't want to give anything away if you guys haven't done it. Have you met any? This doesn't give away too much. Have you met anyone that almost looks like they're in Star Trek uniforms? Like their uniforms could be in a version of Star Trek.
No.
All right.
No. Okay. So I'm not going to give anything else away then. But yeah, there is someone in that mission that I was like, oh, I'm about to shoot you straight in the head.
It's over with for you.
And so got done talking, and I was like, save, and like just pulled out the biggest pistol I had and was like, nope. But of course, couldn't kill him because they're need him for the mission.
Yeah, that was
so they were just crawling around, and then I killed all their security, and they got back up, and I shot him again, so they fall back down again.
That's how I felt with my first interaction with Benjamin Bayou. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking blow your head off, and then he just fell down to the ground. I was like, you can't even die. That's anticlimactic.
You guys are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude, that guy also.
I put in another 3 hours of Baldur's Gate, and I'm still not in Act 2 yet. So,
Jeez.
Yeah. I feel like I should be further than I am, but whatever. We'll get there.
I mean, I just gotta say, like, with you going back to a game, man, that is definitely a Game of the Year candidate, right?
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Game of the Year candidate, now that I played Starfield, nah. It's like, it's really good, but I don't think it's like Game of the Year material.
No, I mean, absolutely not. It's definitely, it's another Bethesda game.
Yeah.
It's just bigger than all the last ones.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you're into that, then it's fun.
Yeah, which
and
I am.
If you're not, yeah, and if you're not, then you're probably not going to enjoy it, and that's fine. My worry is that a lot of these Game of the Year shit, it gets so skewed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Baldur's Gate 3 was such a critical success that it's going to push its way through.
I hope so.
I think its only real competition is going to be Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, literally. Like, it's going to be those two.
It's going to be Baldur's Gate and Starfield somehow.
Never underestimate the power of Nintendo fanboys.
Oh, no. It's definitely going to be. Like, Tears of the Kingdom, to this day, I still hear people talking about how that is, like, a perfect game. which
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in perfect games, but whatever. We'll see.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's just that Breath of the Wild was perfect.
They did.
You
and
didn't
then
think-
and then they were like, this one is better than that. Like, how can you go back to Breath of the Wild after playing Tears of the Kingdom? Just go back and play it out.
Yeah, just
Wow.
load it up again. What's up, Eddie?
I'm just hearing Floyd say that just really just hurt me because I know me and him talked about it. We thought Halo 3 was a perfect game.
No, I didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, I didn't.
It's okay. It's okay. We can take this back after all this time. I mean, clearly you feel differently now, but it just hurt me to hear you say that in the moment.
I didn't think it then.
You did.
No, I didn't. Like, I love Halo 3, but it was clunky as hell. Like,
Clunky?
yes.
Whoa!
All the Halos are fucking clunky.
I was gonna say, whoa! Have you ever played Gears of War? You talk about
Yes,
try to
I have.
Gears of War is nothing but a moving Tetris simulator. And you want to talk about clunky? You know what? I am sorry that I was offended by what you said. 'Cause clunky, that is just. Hoo-hoo.
It is, though. Like,
It is.
As two people who played Army of Two together multiple times, you telling me about clunky?
I didn't say I didn't love it. I'm just saying it's not perfect.
You said it was perfect.
No, I didn't. Not once. Not ever. I've yet to play a perfect game.
You said the Crew 1 was perfect when we played it.
Well, I never played the Crew.
We were in a tournament at DePaul together playing it.
That was the Crew, and
Yeah,
what
see,
you're thinking about is a different game.
Oh. What am I thinking about then?
I forgot the name of that game.
Exactly.
But it wasn't the Crew, because the Crew is just a driving simulator. What
That's
you
what I'm
were talking about is fucking adult fucking Mario Kart.
You're wrong. And I want
No,
you
I'm
to
not.
be wrong.
Well, the Crew is definitely a racing game
That's
because
what
they
I'm
just
talking
came
about.
out with a new one.
We were having fun. Floyd was getting all these power-ups. He even said it. I love this game more than anything else.
You don't get power-ups in the
Wait,
Crew.
power-ups. Was there a map where a plane exploded partway through?
It was so long ago, I don't want to lie and say get fact-checked. No. So I'm going to say I don't remember.
Because the power-ups reminds me of a racing game from a while back that had these huge set pieces and and shit would happen in the environment while you were racing around.
And that sounds like my type of going on.
It wasn't that good.
Blur. You're thinking about Blur.
Blur. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. I'm glad you knew that it wasn't Crew.
Yeah.
In my head, it was Crew.
I don't know. Go back and listen to 3 minutes ago. You weren't that happy.
Was I?
Yeah.
I'm a changed man.
I mean, so much growth on this podcast.
You know what? As long as you guys are believing in me, I believe in myself.
I don't know if we'd go that far.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Floyd. Okay, last chance. Perfect game. And I can't think of the fucking name at this current moment.
So that's how you know it wasn't perfect.
No. Hunter, Assault, Tracker. There was a Kraken. There was what the fuck was the game called? We played
Evolution was not Evolve. No, Evolve was not a perfect game.
Oh my god. Evolve wasn't even close to a perfect game.
And that's what made it great.
I thought it was a good game, but nowhere near perfect.
I wouldn't even go as far as to call it good.
Really?
It was a game.
Ah, okay. I'll give you that.
Well,
I don't agree, but I'll give you that.
I mean, I played it with Steban a bit. You play a couple of maps and you're like, oh, this is the whole game, huh? Yeah, let's play something else then, eh?
Hey, what's your idea of a perfect game, Brian?
There's no such thing as a perfect game.
Close to perfection for you?
I've definitely talked about this numerous times on the podcast, that not only do I not believe in a perfect game, I never want a perfect game, because then there's no more games.
Yeah. Because what can you do after perfect?
Exactly. It's like the fun part is unlocking all the mysteries of the universe, not finding them. Wait, that was... You know what? Fuck off. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Words are hard, and they're even more hard when you're trying to sound smart. The closest thing to a perfect game? Super Mario World. It does what it needs to do. It does it very well. I played it when I was a kid. I can still throw it on and play it now and have fun with it. So, at the end of the day, that's probably my closest thing to a perfect game. For me, personally, because, once again, all this is going to be very subjective.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like me and Contra.
Contra's another one. I'd throw down an original Contra like anytime. Although with Contra, I think if I played it solo, I'd play it the first time I died. I'd be like, "Yep, that was enough."
I'm good.
Like not the first life loss, but like the first like continue screen. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah,
Now if I was playing with a friend, fuck that. Yeah, but we're Konami coding the shit out of that because I ain't that good.
True.
Well, since we've done it all, Floyd, what's your closest to perfect game?
I was just thinking about that. For me, it would be. It's definitely going to be an RPG. Nope, I know what it is. For me, it's going to be Fallout New Vegas.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that was my shit. It's like I definitely have put in more playtime on 3, but New Vegas was like you can't get better than this. And honestly, 4 wasn't better than New Vegas in my opinion. I think I've beaten that game like 3 or 4 times now. It's like I'll get the random urge to go, I want to play New Vegas and just go right back to it. Like easy.
It's funny that you mentioned. It's kind of funny that you mentioned New Vegas because my first thought was Fallout 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, no, because like I don't play like that's not a game that I can just throw on anytime.
Right.
But like if I could go to somebody's place and if they're like, oh yeah, I just got my Super Nintendo working again, I'd be like, cool, let's play Mario. But I just think it's funny too because New Vegas, was done by some of the team from the original Fallout games.
Yeah.
And I do agree that I think New Vegas, as far as the new games go, is the best one of those 3.
Yeah.
Because it feels the most Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
4 I like too.
I liked 4.
3, I played 3. I finished 3. I enjoyed 3 for what it was, but honestly, once there was a new one, I never threw 3 back on. And anytime I go to play 3, I'm like, I'd rather be playing New Vegas. And since I own them both,
right. Honorable mention for me: Baldur's Gate 3 and Borderlands 2.
Yeah, Borderlands 2 as long as I got friends.
Yeah. No, I could still do that solo.
I do.
It's not as often, but
yeah.
You guys are different.
Like if I play, go ahead.
No, I just said you guys are different.
What, we built different? It's cool.
I'm built different.
Built different, no cap.
Yeah, keep it going, shorty. That's what I like. That type.
That's all I got. I'm an old man. The fact that I know that cap, no cap shit is surprising even to me.
No cap. Oh.
No, I definitely got caps. I have 7.
Ooh, cappies.
And I already have like ideas for the next 3 or 4 I want to buy.
Nice.
I just don't have a lot of disposable income right now.
Did y'all watch the
Nintendo Direct?
Thank you. I was blanking hard.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave you there.
But yeah. How'd you feel about it?
I didn't watch it. I like it came up on my YouTube feed that it was going to happen, and I didn't care. 90% of the time, like Nintendo focuses on like so many games that I'm like, I don't even, they're like, and here's the new Mario. I'm like, that's just like the last one. And here's the new this, and I'm like, that's just like the last one. And then, I mean, Nintendo. I mean, look at this one. This is their niche. More power to you. Nintendo is very cozy games.
Yeah.
Cozy games don't hit for me a lot. I did, however, read an article about. Oh, I can't remember the name of the game now. It's Unicorn something. Unicorn Overlord.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a title.
Tactic. Yeah, right. They had me at Unicorn. It's a tactical JRPG, being done like very much like Final Fantasy Tactics, with some of the devs from the Persona series. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening.
Interesting.
Sounds interesting. For me, I guess it was the bulk of like the Mario games, but not like the new like Mario like mainline game like Mario Wonders, that I don't remember the last time I played a like mainline Mario game. I think it was Sunshine. No, it was Galaxy. That was the last one. I haven't played anything since for the most part. But Paper Mario, that's gonna be. I love Paper Mario, and then and then there was. What the fuck was the other one that they had? The Peach game surprisingly looked interesting. I know I won't have to pay for it because I'm going to just steal Maggie's Switch when she buys it.
What a guy.
Yeah, I know. But it was another Mario game that I can't remember. But it was an RPG style Mario game. And clearly me love RPGs, so you give me anything RPG related, I'm with it. Mario versus Donkey Kong piqued my interest. I think that's going to be fun.
Wow, a lot of Mario games.
Oh yeah, no, they are going full tilt.
Bunch of people like the movie. Quick, tons of Mario games.
Literally.
Oversaturated.
Yeah, the voice of Mario is no longer the voice of Mario.
Yeah, he won't even be in Wonders. And I was like, so who are you getting to do it? Like, isn't the game like
Chris Pratt?
I hope the fuck not.
I can't wait till they announce Chris Pratt and just Floyd just gonna be in agony. No.
It was cool for the movie. Don't put him in my games.
I didn't even understand it for the movie.
Huh?
I didn't even get it for the movie.
It makes sense once you actually watch the movie.
But I'm not going to.
You should. It's really good.
It doesn't matter anyway. Sure, when it shows up for free somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking paying anybody for that.
I mean, yeah, obviously. I did. It was worth it for me. I thought it was really good. But what was I saying? Where was I going?
Mario. Chris Pratt.
Yeah, no. We moving past that one.
Okay.
What I'm most excited about, though, and I have no reason to be excited for a game I know Nintendo is going to overcharge me for, but the remakes for the original, like, 3 Tomb Raider games, I'll say, yes, gimme. But I'm like, oh, you bastards are going to chop my leg off, and I hate you for it. That's not going to stop me from buying it. I just know that I'm going to hate them for it. You're like...
Yeah. See, that's a series of games I never understood.
Yeah, I get that.
I didn't like any of them.
Not even like the newer modernized versions either.
I didn't play those.
Mm.
No, I played like when they first came out, the first Tomb Raider and the second Tomb Raider, and
Right.
both of them I'm like, I don't like this.
Can I tell you an awful truth?
What?
No. Yes, obviously.
I had the first Tomb Raider, and I spent well over, and we're talking childish days of youth, I spent well over 5 hours doing one thing and one thing only in that game.
Which was?
Jumping off the diving board into her fake pool.
Oh yeah, I did that all the time.
That's all I did. I cannot tell you anything else about that game except her pool, the stiff diving board, and there was some mission with tigers. But that
I was going to say, you didn't fight the tigers?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can tell you. But all I know is I tried to do every animation of jumping you could, and it wasn't many, just to feel like I was in a pool. Clearly, I was looking for more at a very young age. But
it's all right. I was worried for a second. I thought you were going to tell me that you did the same thing that my cousin did.
Which was?
Well, once he had it on PC, he downloaded a certain patch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, enough said.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Which also was like, what was the point?
Literally.
Yeah. Ugh. All right, I have one bit of news that's, well, you'll hear.
Okay.
So, Unity.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Is changing how they're charging people. And I'm not going to get into this because this is a developing situation. When I was looking into it, I was like, holy fuck, no. Like, I had to read so much shit. And I'm like, this would be me talking for an hour about this one issue, which by the time this podcast is out after the recording, will probably have changed.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing there is, to sum up what's happening, Unity is being a greedy corporation. That's not news. And I would say it's worth looking into if you are into indie games at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Because it could radically change the indie game sphere.
Yeah. Or they'll just go to Unreal Engine.
Well, the problem is that because of how they're changing, how they're charging, it's going to be retroactive.
Oh, see, that's stupid.
So it also might not be legal. Because if you signed a contract, you shouldn't be able to change how you're pricing on that contract.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of devs are already talking about going to Unreal.
Yeah.
The problem is that with very, very small devs, they generally can't afford to go to Unreal because Unreal, you need to have the upfront.
Mm-hmm.
The reason a lot of these like small like solo developers use Unity is because Unity has like the personal pricing level where you can use the engine for free until you like up to a point.
Right.
So it basically allows you that if your game's a flop, oh well, at least you didn't have to pay for it, whatever. Hopefully the next one's better. But then if it like runs and all, like with Vampire Survivors is a perfect example. Like that was a tiny game. They don't charge much for it, and it took off and became hugely successful. But even they're looking at it with the millions they've shipped because especially now it went onto Game Pass.
Right.
And since this is going to be based on download numbers, and Unity also charges a flat rate, not a percentage. Like once you're talking, like it could bankrupt these small companies.
It's like the developer who did Cult of the Lamb. It's like we might just take it down and just say fuck it. So I was like, ooh, let me go see if I have that downloaded because I really do want to go play that.
You talking about what hate if you disappeared,
right?
Well, and then the other big issue is like right there is that it's not copies sold; it's downloads.
Yeah, I know. So, but sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
So after they released that, they basically backtracked a little bit, and it was like, well, things like if it's on Game Pass, we won't that won't count, or like it's only going to count for the initial download. So if somebody deletes it and reinstalls it, that doesn't count. My thing is, how are you tracking this? How can you track this? Like that don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, and they want to use a program they have that tracks their ads to track the game downloads. But also, once again, because I read way too much of this, there are some developers that have contacted Unity and basically been telling people, oh yeah, it's worse than it sounds with just what they've released so far. So remember, this is the information we have currently. This was just the initial, like, hey, this is happening.
Right.
Like, this is not a finalized version yet.
Right.
Which is why I'm like, I want to mention it because it's happening. I'm not going to get in depth on it because, like I said, the hours of research I would have to do to have some cohesive stuff to talk about, and then the fact that it's not out until I think it's supposed to be January coming up, and everything's going to change by then. We don't have all the information, and yeah, it's another shit show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
man, you ready for the new year when we're still talking about all the SAG-AFTRA strikes, Reddit still being a piece of shit? I wonder what Twitter's going to be called come next year.
Defiant Digital.
Huh?
I was giving you a good name. I said Defiant Digital.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were asking me to define digital,
Right,
and I was
literally.
like,
No.
what?
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, anything you say to him, somebody can make a joke and be like, Elon, it'd be really fucking funny if you called this place Defiant Digital, and then you look up the next day. Yeah, I think we will. He's just like, he doesn't give a fuck. I believe he wants to see Twitter burn. This is not about Twitter. I'm not going to go to how he will.
No, fuck it.
I
Listen,
don't-
let's just add him to the list of stuff that sucks. Borderlands 3 sucks.
Correct.
You know what?
Nickelback sucks. Elon Musk sucks.
Okay, fuck you.
Jeff Bezos sucks. I mean, honestly, the list could go on forever.
Okay, Nickelback doesn't suck.
Yes, they do.
Yes, it does.
All right.
You've been outvoted on this one.
Secondly, it's not like I have anything personal against Elon or care that much because it's not like Twitter's any more different than it was before he got there. It's really fucking not. It's somebody who actively uses it. But what I thought it was going to be, what it could go back to being, especially since Elon is somebody who used Twitter back in the golden days, I thought this was going to happen. Instead, he did something that was kind of, oh, you know what? I'm not mad about it. He let everybody see a little pocket change. If you're into the monetizing shit, he is with you. He'll let you get your bread off. But now I'm starting to see paywalls, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's really not any features behind the paywall. It's kind of just like, it's like a poster about a band that might get together and play a show at this place one day. But now we're starting to see, well, with Twitter Blue, you can do blah and so forth. And hey, you won't see these ads or this, you'll get extra space on this. And it's just like a whole bunch of hoopla. And it pisses me off now.
Yeah, that
Why?
makes sense.
So yeah, he's a billionaire. The whole point is he needs to make more money.
I'm just upset, man, you know? If you ask me why I'm upset, I might say it's for Elon Musk. And he wants to fight Zuckerberg, and I think he should fight me instead.
No.
See, here's the
No,
thing. He
he's
wants to fight
ducking.
Zuckerberg because Zuckerberg can't kick his ass, most likely. He wouldn't fight someone who could actually hurt him.
No, he's ducking that fight. He talks about fighting Zuckerberg, but every time Zuckerberg goes, okay, let's set up the day.
I'm in the gym.
Nothing. Nothing. But also, Zuckerberg has been training over the last 4 or 5 years. Just training because he likes mixed martial arts now. I was like, okay, that's weird. You're supposed to be a nerd, bro. Fuck you.
That's not fair.
That's
don't
why
put nerds
he's training in
that
mixed martial arts. When you're a nerd worth over $1 billion, you're like, I'm gonna get tougher.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Floyd, you used to come home and work out when they called you a nerd.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I was forced to work out, and as soon as I wasn't in that house no more, I said, "Fuck that shit."
Good times. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you think the blockbuster of the year is going to be? I don't think it's been released yet.
Movie?
Oh, see, and here's where my mind goes. This is how you know I'm old. You say what's going to be the blockbuster this year. I'm thinking Blockbuster Video. I'm like, man, what is going to be the biggest company that shuts down this year due to shitty business practices? Oh, wait, Twitter. We already talked about them.
You know what? Twitter's second. Auntie Anne's Pretzels first.
Auntie Anne's ain't going nowhere.
They
BioSteel.
only exist in malls now. And Sbarro Pizza.
And
but those have existed
and
in malls
department
forever.
stores. I went into several Walmarts with Auntie Anne's in it.
Several?
Several.
I thought they told you stay out of their stores.
They can try. But as long as they're the only one carrying my favorite brand of cereal, they can't stop me.
Flamin' Dave brand?
I don't even know what that is.
That's whole ass Raisin brand.
Got it.
Even I'm not that old.
Wait, is
I love
Famous Dave
Raisin
still a
Bran.
restaurant?
Yes, of course it is.
Is there one close?
No.
They had some catfish fingers that were fucking delicious.
Closest Famous Dave's is in Orland Park.
This is a conversation for after the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, the fact that as an old, I randomly run across weird shit now and then. Anyway, so just to prove that I'm still.
Did you say
breathing.
as an old?
As an old?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is just one. I was kind of interested about this. How often do you guys think about the Roman Empire?
Not often at all. The only time I think about it is when somebody brings it up, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
My exact answer. That's also my answer. I'm like, the only time I think about them is when somebody mentions something about the Roman Empire, and then I think about them.
Yeah, that's literally.
Eddie?
I was letting you get it out before because apparently I'm the different one. I watch a lot of docuseries, documentaries, and stuff you don't need to know, but we're gonna put it in the title that you do need to know type videos. I hear Roman shit all the fucking time. I wish they shut the fuck up, honestly. But you know, that's just the way it works.
That actually sounds like you had the same answer as us. You just run into it more often.
Yeah.
I also watch documentaries. That's usually when I think about the Roman Empire. When
Oh, you know,
right.
documentary
we'll
comes out.
we'll go with your answer then.
Yeah.
All right, Lil Wayne.
That was so funny because I was literally watching somebody talk about that, and like I guess people on the internet were trying to rag on him because he is like, why would I think about the Roman Empire all the time? Like, what? That's weird. And
It
so
is weird.
It is weird. And so in like a follow-up video, he was like, this just shows like how many red flags you guys have. Because if you could just look at a random thing and think Roman Empire, but you don't look at like he was like, let's say you look at farms and you think Roman empires, but you don't think about like the two Mexican people who like basically led unionized farms in America. What does that say about you? Like, I was like, you got a point. You got a point.
Mhm. Well, you know, it sounds to me like that guy's not a Sigma male.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, what? I haven't heard that one. Listen, I like words. They taste good. What was that? Oh, what?
A Sigma male.
Where does that fall into the line at?
It's just the new thing that alpha males started calling themselves. Because there are so many bad connotations about alpha male. And I'm like, I'm sure there's some other description. You know what? Now that we're randomly on it, this has been something that's been pissing me off since whenever people started doing that alpha male, beta male shit. It's all based on a study about wolves that the person who studied those wolves, like a decade later,
he was like, that's not how that happens. Yeah.
That's actually not true, and that's not how wolf society works. But no one knows that one.
Yeah, they don't care.
Because that doesn't work into their douche lord persona for themselves. And also the whole thing too is even with the original work that was done on it, saying the beta male, that wasn't even the lowest of the totem pole. The beta male was literally the second in command.
Mm-hmm.
They were generally the ones that were younger than the alphas and would take the pack over after the alpha got too old to lead the pack.
Yeah, and that was And that study was only conducted on wolves in captivity. That doesn't work with like wolves out in the wild. Like it's just two different dynamics.
Which is exactly why it all was like 10 years later after more study going, oh, I was completely wrong about this shit.
But by then it was too late.
Yeah, well, it's okay. They're all crypto bros now. And, you know, the ones that are like, nah, man, it's coming back. I'm going to hold on to my coins. Yeah, well, coins is all you got in your pocket now, too.
Mm-hmm.
What up?
Now, this one guy said,
not everything is going to be Bitcoin. Just let it go. You missed the wave, buddy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because all it takes is Douche Lord McGee to send out a random tweet and tank a fucking value or something.
Right.
Oh, it just so happens he sold off all of his before sending the tweet out. Oh, man, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah, not insider trading or anything.
Speaking of going back to the Unity thing, the CEO sold a bunch of stocks before they announced that. A bunch of high-ranking people in the company sold stocks before they announced that, and I was like, "That's illegal, isn't it?" Right. That's what I was going to say. That's illegal, isn't it? It got to be something.
Nothing's illegal if you have enough money.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what, you say that, and then I feel like we get rich and one of us becomes the guy. No, make an example of that rich mother.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, see, I just wouldn't. Every time I think about getting rich, I'm like, there's not enough things that I want that I need that much money for. I'd be like, anything more than $1 million just seems like too much. I'm like, $1 million is like, I don't have to work the rest of my life, and I got enough money to do whatever the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, hooray USA. I don't know, finally go see a doctor and be like, tell me everything that's wrong with me and how we can fix it. Because I know there's shit wrong with me, so let's fix it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. And then I'll buy a little house somewhere with really good internet access, and I'll own every game I ever want to own because I'll be able to buy it when I want it. Man.
Oh, if I was rich, my video game collection would be
oh my god,
stupid. Oh.
I'd buy shit just to buy it. I'd be like, this game looks all right. What, $40? Whatever. Here you go. Have your money, peasant. Man, that was bad. I would want to say peon and peasant.
Peasant.
Peasant. Here you go, you peasant.
Not my peonies. Nah, I would be I would just find systems of just rare shit. Just like, will I ever play it? Absolutely not, but it's there. Look at it. Like, I would be I would have a museum, essentially.
I'd have some arcade cabinets. I would have a Super Nintendo and a full collection.
I would go out and get the one game I want, but it's stupid expensive for the game.
What?
NCAA Football 14.
Oh my god. They need to make another NCAA football.
They do. 14 is going, I've seen it range from 75 to 400. And I'm just like, that's so fucking stupid. That was the last year before the licensings got fucked up. But yep. Floyd, it honestly should be coming back because with the NIL deals they got out now, it shouldn't be a big deal. And we're getting paid anyways.
Right. No, I know a couple years ago they was talking about it, so it's probably gonna happen. But I just want to play with my Buffaloes again, you know?
I just want to dominate with Alabama all over again.
So here's my thing. I think the nil deals are exactly why it won't happen.
Yeah, because you have to
now you have to license every player separately.
True.
And certain players are going to then demand higher money. And I honestly think the nil deals will keep that from coming back.
Maybe.
I agree with you, Brian. And what I really hope happens is they do like, okay, we're making a video game. Clearly, they're trying to make some money. We're not going to lose sight of that because why the fuck else are they really doing it? They don't give a fuck about you. Now, with that being said, they should make it a base pay for a team. If you're on the team, we feature the team on there. If you want to be featured on there, or if they want to use like a mocap for them or something, cool. If not, I would say still make it NCAA. If you don't want to play the players individually, use the school, use generic faces. Can't sign off on the names, make it up. You don't want to do that, that's fine. Or, I think as you say, they sign individual deals with everybody, right? And for those who don't want to be a part of it, treat they ass just like 2K treats Charles Barkley. Just don't be in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. As a sports game, it's the star power. A lot of times is what the draw is.
Yeah, but
I was thinking a little differently. Maybe if they just like lower it and just do like a NCAA Big Ten football.
Maybe.
Because then you can kind of control.
Apparently, EA say they shit coming out next year. So
they've been saying that for a few of them.
No, they say next summer for NCAA football.
Guarantee you highest grossing sports game. Listen, I may put 2K down, but I will pick that NCAA right up. The only reason I'm not playing the new Madden right now is because it's one or the other. It's football or basketball. I'm not dedicating too much time to both.
See, what was weird about me, right? Like, I prefer...
A lot of shit.
Yeah, but I prefer watching, like, NFL football over college football. But those video games, give me college any day. And I don't know why. It just felt better.
It did. It did. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Which is funny because college football game works. College basketball game does not work. Real NBA game work. Football game, yeah, I mean, they don't. They have their set of fans, but it's nowhere to the level of 2K.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow me talking about the expensive video game just trailed off into NIL deals.
Still talking about video games, and it's a video game podcast. Yeah.
I mean, it's also that we go off the rails
all the time,
5 times an episode podcast. But I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Off the rails.
I'm sorry. Would you prefer if we were off the star rails?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Off those dehydrated berry punches.
So I'm kind of looking at what's coming out. I think we talked about a lot of it. Payday 3 is coming out soon too, though.
I thought it was already out.
21st.
Oh, okay.
You can pre-install.
Yeah. I don't care about Payday 3 enough to pre-install it.
I did just so it's there. So then when I want to go play it, I don't have to install it.
Smart. I get that.
Smart.
Because I'm going to play it, so I'm like, why? Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll ever play
Animals.
it. So.
We've been talking about playing it. I thought you were going to play it.
I said maybe.
Fuck you, man.
He lied.
Love how your shit changes by the day. Oh, hey. EA Sports FC 24 is coming out.
Football club, because they can't use FIFA no more.
Speaking of licensing deals getting too expensive.
That makes sense.
That'll be interesting.
So are they still using like the actual players still? And they just said fuck dealing with FIFA? That's so weird.
No idea.
I wonder how they going about that. Because
I haven't cared enough to look.
I mean, yeah, but I like the big draw for, especially for like a professional soccer game, is the players. So if you're not having the players, your game gonna tank. It's just gonna tank. Unless it's a really good game, and I doubt EA is making a really good game.
You don't know that.
Yes, we do. I was gonna say it, but he said it.
Why don't you show some belief?
No, not in EA.
I'll believe in things that deliver.
You know what I believed in, Eddie? Anthem.
What's that, my friend? You say what?
Anthem. I believed in Anthem, and you saw what happened. I got let down.
First off, I could have cried myself to sleep. after that amazing demo, I remember how we talked about it. Like, that's a demo right there.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see. Flying, shooting, bang, bang.
I think we messed up because we told them that's what we wanted to see, and that's the only thing they fucking gave us. That demo stage.
It was like Mission Impossible.
And over and over again.
Oh my God. Like, I couldn't believe. I remember, and you, well, Brian, we didn't know each other then, but you know me now. I consume content if I like it. I played that game for so long, and I remember just sitting to myself, point A, defeat the enemies. Point B, defend the territory. Point C, rescue hostages. Point A, defend the fly here, fly there, fly. Fuck this game.
Yeah. They fucked that up so bad.
I mean, if they would have just changed the mission types a little, I hate them so much. Made my head hurt.
Yeah, I never bothered with it.
Yeah, that was probably the smartest choice.
Well, yeah, it was just one of the. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like that, so I just didn't.
It's a bunch of hoopla.
It's funny because it was on the EA Pass for a while, and I kept looking at it, being like, "Do I want to?" Just so I know what everyone's talking about. But I could never bring myself to even want to.
And then they took it down. Wait, did they take it down?
I have no idea.
They not working. I know they said they not working on that game no more. So they just completely given up on it. It's like, fuck it.
I mean, should have cut their losses year one.
Or try to make it the game they fucking promise.
EA doesn't do that.
Yeah, I know. A man can dream, though.
It's true. Anybody got anything else this week?
Nope.
I saw a goldfish beat one particular boss in Elden Ring.
Yeah. The fucking goldfish playing Elden Ring was. Anyway.
Yeah, that's all I have.
We actually talked about that like 2 months ago now.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stick with what I said the first time. That's cool. I don't necessarily believe the goldfish is actually playing the game.
Well, this one did like a heavy attack and then drank pots for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I've seen players play like that, so I don't know. Could have just been like, and I handed the controller to my little brother off screen. I don't know.
oh, that's a good. I would love to hear that one. Hey guys, I'm gonna let my little brother play, and he starts hitting trick shots and start doing weird shit. Oh, little bro, you're cracked.
See, I wouldn't, because kids can't control their emotions, and then if they get angry and smash something, yeah. Kids. Ew.
All right.
All right, that's enough of us.
I need to get back to Starfield.
I need to go get coffee.
I'm going to either cook or get something to eat.
And that's our weekly update for everybody. We love y'all.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good time.